and greetings. This is Wright-Jones coming to you at this time, and I am so excited to be here and to have an opportunity to share with you today. I am a published author, inspirational speaker, blogger, online life coach, and publisher under my company, Keep Looking Up with Wright-Jones, LLC. And I am dedicated to serving women 35 and older who have been through life-altering events that have caused them stress, that have caused them pain, that have caused them doubt. And I am here to help them to get unstuck and sexy. Sexy is the acronym for self-confidence, excitement, extra, and yes, I can. I am here to share a message with anyone that's out there that has been hiding. It is no secret that God is going to get the glory from your story. I'm here to speak to those that are out there hiding because of past shame, past guilt. I'm here to tell you that it's time to come from out of that hiding. It's time to come from behind that curtain. It's time to use your voice. You didn't go through what you went through just for yourself. You went through that for a reason. God delivered you. Now it's time for you to rise up and help someone else. I know how it is. Trust me, I've been there. I used to hide because I didn't want people that knew me from back then to see me, because I knew that it would remind me of what I used to do. But God delivered me, and I'm so thankful that He's using me today and using my voice to help other women to know that they are enough, to know that they don't have to stay in hiding because of past mistakes and past failures, because of the past of what they used to do and who they used to hang with. No, you are a new creation in Christ. Old things are passed away. It is time to rise up and to use your voice so that God can get some glory out of your life. Trust me, I have not made all the best decisions in my life. And to be honest with you, I have always been the type of person, I've always been a giver, always a giver. I love to give. I love to see people smile. But I struggled for years, with insecurities. I struggled for years with wanting to be loved, and wanting to be accepted and appreciated. But some of those things distorted my view of myself and made me think less of myself than I should have. I had to remember, I had to remind myself that I am a child of the Most High God. I don't have to live in shame. I don't have to live in guilt. I don't have to live in my past. My past doesn't define me. I am new in Christ. And I'm here to say the same to you. You know, if you can relate to this, I was the type of person, in my past that I used to look for love in all the wrong places and spaces. Hello, can I just be transparent right now? But it was until God picked me up and showed me that I was already loved. He picked me up and showed me that I didn't have to compromise, that I didn't have to settle, because I'm a queen. And I'm saying the same to you. You are a queen, beloved. You are a gift to the world. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to come out from hiding. I think about all the years that I wanted to be married. I always wanted to be married, even since I was a young girl. I wanted to be married. I wanted to have children. I wanted to have that perfect little family, you know? And When I turned, if I get the age wrong, I may get the age wrong. I believe I was 42. I believe I was 42. But anyway, um, I had met someone and we hit it off, but I knew there were some red flags. I knew that this was not God's best for me. But because I was in a state of mind that told me my biological clock was ticking, that my time was running short, I settled. And because I did that, now I find myself, after 9 years of marriage, I find myself divorced. And I asked myself a question. If I would have just waited, if I would have just paused and trusted God, I would not have had to go through all of that pain and disappointment. But because I allowed my flesh, I allowed that impatience to take over. I allowed it to take over and found myself in a desperate situation. But I thank God that I am no longer in that place of sorrow. I'm no longer in that place of pain. God has healed me. Now he's using me to help others, to show other women that you are not defined by your past, that you are forgiven. You don't have to walk around in guilt and condemnation. You don't have to let people make you feel less than who you are. You are a Black queen. It's time to rise up. It's time to step from behind the curtain, and it's time to use your voice so that others can hear your story, so that others can be delivered, so that others can be blessed by your message. I hope that my message has encouraged you today, because you don't have to live in shame. God gave his only begotten Son so that you could live free, so that you could live in a state of knowing who you are in Christ. You are made in his image. You are a gift to the world, my sister. So take this message today. Let it resonate. Let it get down deep inside so that you can recognize who you are. You forgot who you were, but I'm here today to remind you that you are a Black, beautiful, gifted woman. So rise up, sis. Let your message reach the world. I never saw myself being where I am now, on stages, speaking globally, being a published author, having my own business. Blessed. This is not what I saw. I saw doom and gloom, if I could be totally honest. After my marriage ended, even before being married, I was in a place just negative in my thoughts and in my thinking. But when I allowed God to work on me, to work on that inner man, to help me to renew my mind, I began to speak life over myself. I began to pray and I began to speak those positive affirmations over my life. I let go of the negative commentary that people tried to put on me and tried to label me with. And I began to see myself the way God sees me. That's my message to you today. In closing, begin to see yourself the way God sees you. You are a queen. You are made in his image. You are more than enough. You are blessed and highly favored. You are a queen. You are God's daughter. Be blessed. If you would like to connect with me, I have several platforms that I'm on. You can connect with me on Facebook under B Wright, BWRIGHT Jones. You can connect with me on Instagram under Keep Looking Up and the number 7. And you can also connect with me on Twitter under Keep Looking Up with 2 P's. Again, I hope this message has encouraged you today. And I pray that you be blessed and that you will come from out of that hiding and allow your message to be heard so that God can get some glory from your story. Be blessed, beloved. Take care.